Tonight, President-elect Trump working on putting together his team for the White House, and the president-elect says he has now spoken with dozens of foreign leaders since his re-election. Tonight here, we've learned top Trump supporter Elon Musk was on the call with Trump and Ukraine's President Zelensky and listening in on the call with the president of Turkey. ABC's Rachel Scott in West Palm Beach, Florida tonight.
Tonight, a revealing new glimpse at just how influential Elon Musk could be in Donald Trump's administration.
We have a new star. A star is born, Elon.
Sources tell ABC News that Musk was at Mar-a-Lago, listening in as the president-elect took a congratulations phone call from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Trump at one point even handing the phone to Musk, who then spoke with Zelensky himself. According to sources, Zelensky thanked Musk for his Starlink satellite system, which Ukraine has relied on for communication in its war with Russia. The world's richest man pumping upwards of $175 million into helping Trump win.
Take over, Elon, just take over.
By election night, there he was, part of the Trump family photo. The phone call with Zelensky raises new questions about the sweep of his role in a Trump White House, especially considering his billions of dollars in federal contracts. Sources tell ABC News Musk was present while Trump fielded calls from at least one other foreign leader, Turkish President Erdogan. It comes as Democrats reflect on what went wrong. Tonight, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi telling the New York Times that if President Biden had dropped out sooner, quote, there may have been other candidates in the race. The anticipation was that if the president were to step aside, that there would be an open primary. Pelosi telling the Times she has spoken with Kamala Harris and believes a competitive primary could have helped the vice president. I think she would have done well in that and been stronger going forward. But we don't know that. That didn't happen. Tonight, Harris's former running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, returning home, telling his supporters it's time for Americans to put the bitterness of the election in the past.
I think sometimes we can be quick to judge people who don't agree with us, to assume that they act out of cruelty or fear or self-interest. I think we ought to swallow, and this is me in this as I'm speaking about myself, swallow a little bit of pride and look a little harder to find common ground with our neighbors who didn't vote like we did in this election.
Sources tell us President-elect Donald Trump spent the day at Mar-a-Lago meeting with a team of advisors going over national security positions in his administration. We were also told that his new chief of staff, Susie Wiles, has been deeply involved in those discussions, David.
Rachel Scott again tonight. Rachel, thank you. Overseas